And we have a very special tribute tonight, and we'd like to invite the great Sugar Ray Leonard up to the stage because to speak about a legend, you need to have a legend. So please welcome Sugar Ray Leonard.
One second, please. This is very special to me, by the way. Extremely special to me because I was asked to talk about what Muhammad Ali meant to me. And my initial thoughts were about executing the perfect left jab that he had, or exhibiting his incredible moves of an eloquent dancer, or displaying his incredible hand speed that is a blessing for every fighter. And you're born with that. You're blessed with speed. You can't teach that. So you either have it or you don't. Ali was a champion that was willing to take on any opposition in the ring, even though the odds at sometimes were not necessarily in his favor. Muhammad Ali epitomized greatness in and out of the ring. His epic battles with Sonny Liston, Joe Frazier, George Foreman, Ken Norton, and many other great fighters are labeled in boxing history as some of the greatest matchups in the world. I mean, each one is great as the other, depending upon what boxing fan you ask. The fact is, they were all great moments in boxing history. As a young boxer at the tender age of 14, I tried so hard to emulate Muhammad Ali. I mean, I watched his fights over and over and over again. And as I got older, I was able to somewhat perfect my jab. I mean, it's pretty good then. I eventually was able to move around the ring generalship gracefully. And at certain times, certain occasions, I would talk a little smack, talk a little trash. But one thing I couldn't perfect, and I'm still working on that. I'm not giving up. And that is trying to be pretty. Only Muhammad Ali is pretty. When I finally met Muhammad Ali, he gave me the best constructive advice in the world. And that was to not only be the best man in the ring, but be the best man outside that ring. I mean, that was priceless advice, which I still heed. I remember meeting Muhammad Ali in Washington, D.C., just before the 1976 Olympics. I was 19 years old at the time. And I presented him with an award. And when he sat down beside me, because we were having dinner, I stopped breathing. He took my breath away. Now just picture this. I mean, just visualize this. My idol, my role model, my champ, sitting beside me. And we're about to have dinner, by the way. And I had a million questions to ask him. But I couldn't think of one. My mind went blank. And all of a sudden, I was hungry again. I wasn't hungry again, I'm sorry. I wasn't hungry because I was just so excited. But what I really was thinking about, I was thinking about which utensil to use first, because they had so many damn utensils all over the place. And see, at my house, we had one. We either have a spoon or you have a fork. So what I did, I waited for the greatest of all time to show me the true meaning of etiquette. And boy, he did that. He showed me. he grabbed his roll, his bun, dunked it into the gravy, and it was, I ate it. Thanks, champ. And by the way, hell, I still do that. I mean, there were so many moments that I had with Muhammad Ali. And as I've gotten older, I began to appreciate what he brought not only into the ring, but into the world. Ali, a young man, at the peak of his boxing career, whose prime time in boxing was taken away from him because of his stand against racial inequality, his moral and spiritual beliefs. I cannot think of any champion, myself included, that will give up something so precious, something that every fighter in here would die for, and that is that championship belt. That championship belt. That belt, my belt, our belts, means so much to us, but standing up for what he believed in meant more. And that says a lot about a man's character. Most people think that boxing is an individual sport. I mean, that is nothing further from the truth, because we as fighters need a great team around us to maintain our legacy, to stay on the right road, to keep things in perspective. And I would be remiss if I did not acknowledge Lonnie Ali, who was an incredible woman, who was a major asset, always in Ali's corner. And talking about corners, I want to say that I knew that I made it in boxing in 1981 when Muhammad Ali walked into my training camp right here at Caesar's Palace for my first fight against Tommy Hearns. I mean, can you imagine that? Your hero stopping by to check you out, to check on you. I don't want to get too emotional here, but in conclusion, I've been in this game for over 50 years, and I've been blessed with this incredible career, life, success, and none of this, absolutely none of this would have been possible if those doors that were always locked were not open, were now opened by Muhammad Ali. My life would not be what it is today without him. Simply put, if there was no Muhammad Ali, there wouldn't be a Sugar Ray Leonard. I love you, champ. I miss you. Assalamu alaikum. Thank you. God bless.
Thank you for your kind words, Sugar Ray. We would like for you to please help us to present a special Muhammad Ali ring to John Ramsey, who is a great friend of the Ali family, of Lonnie Ali, and he's representing the Ali family. A very special ring for Muhammad Ali. Some words from Mr. Ramsey.
On behalf of Lonnie Ali, I wanted to pass along a few of her very heartfelt remarks. First of all, the relationship that her husband Mohamed had with Sugar Ray is known by all of us. They'll go down in history. You know, that celebrity that he brought to the ring, the charisma. Hey, I'm comfortable enough with my masculinity to say that's a good-looking man right there. So those two shared a lot together. And Lonnie, on behalf of the Ali family, we really appreciate you coming up and sharing how you feel, heartfelt remarks about Mohamed. Also, she wanted to, this is some of the highest praise I've ever heard come from Lonnie. She said, I want to make sure that you thank and congratulate Mauricio Suleiman on his award tonight. She said, Mauricio is one of the few people that remind me so much of my husband because of the love and respect he shows for everyone. So Mauricio, on behalf of Lonnie Ali and the Ali family, congratulations to you. And real quickly, guys, the reason Lonnie couldn't be here tonight, and you all will relate to this, her grandson was in a fight tonight, Nico. It's Rashida's son, Nico, and she wanted to go out and watch him fight, and he had a fight in LA tonight, and he won. So congratulations to Nico. One more quick story. I just had to tell you something. I remember 1989, Sugar, you were fighting Roberto Duran. It was the third of their trilogy fights. And Mohamed had invited me to come out here and watch the fight with him. And I remember I was sitting in Mohamed's room, and at the time Mike Tyson was heavyweight champ of the world. And Mike came in real quick, and Mohamed said, he goes, John, do what you do. He goes, show Mike. So I whooped Joe Frazier. Everybody talking about ugly Joe Frazier. I don't whoop Joe Frazier, I whoop Ken Norton, whoop Sonny Liston. I said, Mike Tyson, if you even dream of whooping me, you better wake up and apologize. And I remember Mike thought that was funny, and Mohamed went into the kitchenette to go get us a couple of Cokes. And so Mike started this, hey, big man, do me. Do an impression of me. And I said, no, Mike, I'm not doing it. No, do me. So this is all ludicrous. I just want to get in the ring and defend my title. And so it was funny. Mike goes, that don't sound like me. And he puffed up on me. And so I'm going, oh. I said, Mike, I'm really sorry, man. Bad impression. He goes, no, do it again. Let me hear it one more time. He goes, do it again. So I am scared to death. And Mohamed comes out of the kitchenette with a couple of Cokes. And I'm looking, I'm going, help me, Mohamed, help me. Mohamed goes, I'll leave you for 2 minutes, you almost get your ass whipped. So, anyway, so one thing about Mohamed I just want everyone to remember, and I know you do. Was he a great humanitarian? Yes. Was he perhaps the best, and in my opinion, the best athlete of the 20th century? Yes. But he was also a cool cat. And he would have loved this night. Thank you for remembering him. Thank you for boxing. Thank you so much. I'll let Lonnie know, man. Congratulations to her grandson as well. Thank you very much, Sugar. Appreciate you.
Michelle Corrales, the COO of the Nevada Boxing Hall of Fame, presenting the Muhammad Ali ring. And how blessed are we all to be here tonight, because that man, Sugar Ray Leonard, said something that is so true. And maybe we've all felt that at some point when we've had a chance to sit with Sugar Ray Leonard, with Terry Norris, with Ricardo Lopez, with Pernell Whitaker, with Riddick Bowe, with all these great champions who take our breath away because they are great. Because they go out there and train hard, do all those things that many of us can't do in order to be great. Christy Martin broke down barriers and did great things. So how about a big round of applause for all the boxers who make this possible?